just found this is a free-to-play game on Yeah, it is. It's quiet. Yeah, you can hear me. That's fine. So hopefully we can start this out. I just found this as a free-to-play game on Steam. It doesn't even have a thing yet on Twitch, so I had to go games and demo. But let's do Marina game. It's a free-to-play. It's a bit of a work simulator. It looked interesting. So we're just having a chill out stream. Just not needing to think for a moment. So let's try this. It's meant to be short, so it's a nice short thing.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
So this must be the people it's based on.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here. Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Science fair.
Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them. What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
I like the creaking.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom. No, that's her parents' room.
No entry. Unless you're a tourist from the future. Nice. Let's open this door. Welcome back, Casey's an achievement. I just got cool. Oh, Bumblebee. Hey, word Bumblebee. Let's have a look. I think that's the diary, but yeah, let's have a look around beforehand. Stickers. Oh, the star stickers. It's kind of cool. We used to have that as a kid on the top of the ceiling.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Casey's guilt trip. Orange grove. Aww. Let's have a look at the postcard.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
Wow, I like that. There was nothing said, there was just a certain picture. Right, let's go have a look what we came here for. Marie's journal. I don't like this, but here we go.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me.
Oh.
I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Oh. So we've gone back. Okay. Orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Nice mixtape.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
I think we all feel that once in a while. That's cool. Update the journal. Food rescue.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took. She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
That's a nice friend. Yeah. A new deck, Marie. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pizza boxes.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Lots of pizza boxes.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver. I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Okay.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Oh. Oh dear. Let's turn on TV. Oh, property. Nice.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him. Hated that thing. Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
I like that. So think like a protein and stay positive. That's cool. True signs of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. That's cool. The 3 theories of time travel. Okay. Intelligence with the ability to change.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
The bed's so cute. Oh. Here's more of the oranges.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
I think that may be the password. So let's see. Library. Could it be that simple? Libr. Libr. A-R. Why? Library. Let's try to put that in.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
So it wasn't.
Damn, what's the password again?
Yep.
I need to find it.
That wasn't the password.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it.
It's the person who
She never
made
realized
this
I
movie
didn't want to
mustn't
be
like
her
that
friend
then.
in public.
It's supposed to go. PM.
She must have written it down here.
No, we're going
La
back to
La
that. We're
Land.
going back to that ticket. So let's carry on.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went. Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
We have to have a look into the journal. High school kids save classmates from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story. So stop bugging me, crazy people. Here for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food and ran. I never realised some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined Food Rescue to help there. And everyone satisfied? November, the 21st November. Oh my god, they put me on Kesley's team. My heart raced whenever I stopped to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on a side project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. There's nothing on this page. Oh. This page is empty. It looked like it had something, but it's been taken out. January the 5th, 2017. All that matters. That's what Kesley keeps saying. We're all that matters. That's what Kesley keeps saying. And she's right. But matters also life. What matters also love. I get it again! Ah! What matters also life. And life is sometimes something we need to care of. She likes to be out of a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam. She didn't even realise she was what she was saying. Or maybe that I'm too sensitive. Guess that showed me to believe that we were friends. Guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Love the chemistry. January 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all Kesley's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees them. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all this. She doesn't. She got away from her mum, all on her own. Kesley's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do all that on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. February 14th, 2008. Fuck. I'm so stupid. Finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on the classic night at the theatre. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kesley was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her. She pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing. And that's when Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. Her stupid cheerleader friends. February 16th, 2016. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night was with Trevor. He is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it right. She did come straight over to tell me she was worried. She was sorry. She knew she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I answered the call of the pebbles, she would have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad that she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on my I write this. She's on the bed, going over some notes from class. I like having her. Dad's okay with it. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Oh.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Have we found a 5-figure number anywhere?
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
No, I would like to get to my journal. How do I get to my journal? Pressing all the buttons, trying to get the journal up. Crouch. C's for crouch. Shift. Also crouch. Control also crouch. Nope. Didn't I get journal? Oh wow.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor. La La Land.
Yeah, we've
That
seen
movie
one.
was a shit piece of... She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window. But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Ah, so that was the stone was that we picked up before.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being... The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff. I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. I was losing my glamour status at school right there. I'm not a shadow person.
Oh, I found that one.
She once asked me, Don't you ever dream, Kelsey? And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Ah, 'cause we got more. That's cool, we're beginning to fill it up. I like that. So we got a bit more. November the 17th, 2017. So this is the journal. Ah. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy family faces loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the Hungries. I don't think she knew my name, but everyone knew hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me so. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept the bag of groceries from me. Still, couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kesley Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere, so I'm going to fight it. Everything I've got. Ah! I screwed up. I was worried. Still worried. What else could I do? Kesley hasn't been to food rescue in a while. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. Now we're behind the project too. I hope we made the deadline. Oh, it was her mum's birthday, January 19th. Never forget. It's got the mark. There's the bike. I feel like the place everywhere outside of this room, she said. She was sorry, I knew. Fuck. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck. February the 16th, 2018. Okay, I calmed down a wee bit. I think we read that one. Yeah, we've read that of it. All is now harmed. April 9th, 2018. Kesley's so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, I get it. We all have different stories to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. Told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, the cards. Kesley broke up with Trevor finally. She could do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in school. Hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen. She tore the clothes from her body. Fuck. Promise I'll swear. So there we go. She doesn't. But she's done with him now. Things will only get better. Kesley took me night swimming in Mr. Jones' pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked orange. Chill. Best night ever. Oh, I never got here before. There's been another home invasion. Just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time. The police thinks it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. Can't wrap my can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. Because I say it isn't true that Trevor's a bastard, but he would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn shirt, I think she might be in denial there. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. July 17, 2018. We needed this beer. Water and oranges. So many nights before Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kesley. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. So we've still got a page to go, but we can't get there yet.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Shit. Good. Looks like a post-it note. I don't know how to get to it. Right, we've looked at the phone, we've looked at TV, to the Rubik's Cube.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
I think we found out. Yes, it must have been a pet cat. We'll look to the picture. Bumblebee. Let's try Bumblebee then.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to...
B-U-M. Just trying all the different passwords.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it. She must have written it down here somewhere.
Oh, Shadow.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
It would have been helpful if I read the hint. Well done. Didn't read the hint. I'm not a... Of course, we found that out. It was a shadow person. I've got an achievement, but I missed it. Kitty GIF. It's a kitty GIF. I have to click on it. Ah, we can't. Nothing's happening. Why? Oh, there we go. Cuteness overload. Ah! Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna catch the fishes. Ah, the fishes belong to me. Let's.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Okay, that got a bit interesting. Hi, Maria. It gives me to hear that this is how you feel. But I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you're alarmed and feel unsafe. Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I'd like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you're ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J. Kind of feel wrong being in someone's email, but
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
oh yeah, Trevor's a bit okay.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
That's cool. I like that. So June 7th, 2018. This was 30% charge. Tories Wi-Fi and access. Anything else on this laptop quickly?
One
Nope, there's
day,
the
I
cats.
just had to know. Why does someone need to get hurt? Oh
Looked
no.
at the email.
Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
You've just got the cat gif. Oh, it's not working anymore. Oh wow.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Let's put some tunes on.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
It's a burger! So I need to try to find this code.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
When was her mum's birthday? Oh, we've got stuff added. Okay, don't think it's that. I love cats because they're not afraid to be different. That's cool. Just stop. December the 22nd, 2017. Just stop. What's your creep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. You're never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone so I can forget that whole god awful night. Someone thinks my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. That guy jumped and stabbed my dad. Something snapped. I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I would have killed him. The other one got me before I could even know they were there. They were two. Never saw their faces. Neither did Dad. So we never caught them. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so freaking proud. Only when I go Zerk, like when Kesley threw that rock through my window, that it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? Trying to send my vocabulary there. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, I guess. It looked cute. Up to a certain age, but he said Mum hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in a sweet jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I never see it again. I think he said secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extended. Every time I swore like a madman. Must have. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kesley go, he'll do that, this or that, as if as if I've got her tied up in here. I've unplugged the phone when I go to sleep. So that was April 13th. Today was a good day. Only 5 meatballs from Tevers. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. He's not coming back. He really holds me responsibility for it. I can handle that. It keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his fingers across his throat again. If it wasn't such a scary ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I can't tell Kelsey these things. She'll worry. Took forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike. Because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now. And on the way we rode through Mr. Jones' Orange Grove in broad daylight, we got home with a basket full of juicy gold oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. June 12, 2008. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I've even tried the cops, but they're just patted me on the shoulder, poor little girl. Still traumatized. Bumped on the head. Didn't go to her again. Fuck. I'm screwed now. Jar full of candy. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, I'm swearing now. Jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kesley. She's gone insane. Got herself hurt. Worse. Go back to him. Trevor's dangerous. January, February, March, April, May, June 6. Trying to find this password. We did this beer. Or and oranges like many nights before, Trevor. We've done that one as well. So we've got a bit more to the journal, but we're trying to work out this passcode.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. She must have written it down here somewhere. Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
So we're on a hunt for a piece of paper with the code.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it. But every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
I used to have a friend like that. I remember when they by mistake went like somewhere was an hour and a half away, and I rang up and I was at their door. They were just like, yeah, there's the keys in there. Go in. And I spent the day in their house waiting for them. They just told me to make food and just chill, and so yeah, that was.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a
I sat and played Dungeon Keeper that whole day. That was an interesting day. Right. So look to that, and that's Shadow People, so we know that that's not it.
I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a
shadow
shadow
person.
So that was the password for the laptop, so we've got that bit.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and he had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
It's pizza boxes. That's a stone.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free.
It's a cat in a black hole.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Amazing. Looked at that.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Hmm. I could try that. Try everything now.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. God damn it. What what is the combination, Marie? Maybe she kept it in here somewhere. God damn it, what is the combination?
Yeah, so let's have a look at the journal, see if we can find this. It's a size 9. So one more. There is! Ooh! Let's check that out, 'cause you've got these. 3, 4,
What is
9.
the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. Yay!
Ah, it was!
Good work,
Nice!
Kelsey. Oh my god.
Ooh, okay. That wasn't what I was expecting to find
past.
in there.
Like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration. No, that's not what happened. Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and We got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Shit. Okay.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Okay. That was short, but I like that. I hope that this was just a taster. I would really like more of this. That was interesting. It was short. That was good. It was a mini story. I like that. Thank you for playing. Thank those people for making this game. That was good. I'm gonna do the credits one more time because that was genuinely enjoyable. Let's give these guys. This is just it's Mirror's Room. It's free to play just now on Steam. I kind of hope that they do more because that felt like just the end of one chapter. So I hope that that was just to gauge interest in the game. But I really enjoyed that. Yeah. That was good. But yeah, you can get this on Steam just now, free to play. I think I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna get a cup of tea and then we'll see what other games that we can put on. See what we can do today. See what we can do. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back.